Okay. I forgot I had this one as the next one. Oh god. Fear not, citizens, hope has arrived, because I am here. Hi, Daku. God. Why, like, I don't know if you know this, but this is like very much a meme. I think, yeah, you seem to know the meme. Okay. You know what, I'll just let this play out and then we'll start. What I did was, basically I was just opening up my playlist and it's in shuffle. And I was just checking, oh, you know what, I don't want to listen to this. Let me just go to the next one. And then I realized it was End of the Universe and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to the previous one, play that for a bit on stream, and then go to End of the Universe. But I forgot that I had that set. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. You haven't binging Parrot Dash? Good choice, good choice. You know, as long as you don't prioritize that over your bachelor's thesis. Or your, yeah, one of your theses. Okay, this is also a good OST, but I'm going to have to stop it right there. Or, you know what, I still need to turn on the game audio. Yeah, sorry. And there we go. Okay. So, I hope everything is working. Controller display seems to be alright. Yeah. You should look into adding FFZ emotes. I thought you... Wait, emotes are... Like, just regular Twitch emotes are when you get affiliate, right? But you also... Is FFZ not, like, tied to that? Or... I don't know. It's free. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I should definitely do that. You know what? You can message me, like, before or after the stream and I'll... before. This is the stream, sorry. I mean, during or after the stream. To let me know about that. I'm just going to turn on extended variants because I need to do that for one of the mods. And Celeste don't need that. I turned on some mods because I needed to record a video, or like I needed to record some b-roll for the Celeste video, or the Grabless video, and you know, I didn't want to have the Nico skin on the whole time. It's cool, but you know, it's going to be weird, especially because I'm switching between the footage recorded on a computer and footage recorded on, you know, a console. So I need to look. Where is the skin mod? Oh, here. Backpack. Oh, yeah, there we go. Then this, I didn't have this on, so I think we're good. I think that's. Now it should be. Yeah. Okay. There we go. You have to add it to your channel, but it's like a third-party add-on. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. My voice is a bit jittery for some reason, I don't know why. I feel a bit weird. But yeah, last time we got to this room in Slime Time. I know there's one room here that's made by not just Oppen, but Oppenheimer. Don't remember which one. Oh, this room, the previous one, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time just playing a map that's partly designed by Oppenheimer. Yeah. So the mechanic of this map were all the types of bubbles. Now, the ones you're seeing here are not that special. I mean, you have the green and the red ones, which are just vanilla. Then the blue ones, which you don't get your dash back from those. And then you... oh god. You also have, like, the white ones with a spike through them, and those go off instantly. So they're basically like a forced fast bubble. Also, I am dying a lot to this part, and I don't know... there we go. Don't know why. Just need to hold left immediately. And then that works. But yeah, Deku, how has your, like, thesis been going? I think you still have like a month, right? Or something like that? I hope you're not working on it right now. Just please prioritize, like, you know, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch the stream, but if you have to write the thesis, then maybe don't write the stream. What? Yeah, you know what I mean. I have until 15 April. Currently taking a break. That's fine. I mean, as long as you're being honest to yourself about it and not saying like, I'm working on it when you're really just watching a stream. You know, that's something I would do. That's the reason I'm asking. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go right first. It wasn't immediately clear, but yeah. Oh god. Okay. I don't know why that dash crystal was there, because clearly I didn't need it. But yeah, taking a break is a wise decision. I don't really have that luxury because I have schoolwork each week that I need to attend to. You know, I actually like having longer deadlines because you can kind of choose, like, oh, okay, this is a productive day, I'm just going to work on it a lot now. Or like, yeah. Wait a sec, I'll read that in a bit. Okay, I'm doing it a lot, but it always ends up working by my fear fuels me the entire time right before the deadline. Wait. Because my fear, oh, okay. Yeah. I have to read that to actually understand it. Savable, oh, never mind. Okay. But yeah, this map really flows well, you know? Except that part. That part just feels wrong. I don't know, there's one too many dash crystals there. But I'm probably doing it wrong, you know? So... you know, you're probably not supposed to get that much yeet off your jump. Or, you know, yeah. You know, that also works. Sure. I think you're supposed to have your dash there. I think there's no other way to do it. Because you need... actually, you don't need your dash there, because you can... like, you can wall bounce out of a bubble without having a dash. So, yeah. Oh, you know what I also just noticed? I turned off the timer. I like having that on. So far, do you think you're gonna get in general, by the way? Do you think you're gonna be able to do expert hard side? Oh, how far do we... I don't know. I'll definitely be able to do, like, advanced. Maybe not the hard side. You know, the hard sides are usually pretty difficult. Expert, I think, is just a bit too much, but I'll try. Yeah. You know, I need to turn on the timer. I mean, I don't need to, but it's more fun that way. Also, some people are probably thinking, oh, has he spent 67 hours just playing this one mod? No. This is all of my mods combined. I think my timer started at about 30 hours, so you know, I've been playing this mod for about 37 hours. You know, you can confirm that with the stream length. And add on some of the extra time that I spent doing some of the rooms off stream for the intermediate hard side. Because some of those rooms are just extremely frustrating, and I didn't want to do them on stream. I didn't want to just, you know, make you suffer like that. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that was close. I think you can go up here. Yeah. Okay. This feels like a barrier room. The precision maps of the expert lobby look fine to me, but the speed maps look crazy. I think speed maps are like, they look harder than they actually are, but you know, I've never actually done them, so yeah. Oh, so here's one of those white bubbles. Okay, weird setup, but sure. So yeah, they instantly put you in a direction. They're like fast bubbling, like involuntary fast bubbling. Involuntary muscle contractions. I don't know, that was the first thing that popped into my mind when I said involuntary. I need to do a down ride. Mad for words, essential drummer. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is probably not going to work, but yeah, no. I'll need to tackle that a bit differently. How else could you do this? I thought mad for words? Is that not what it means? Oh god. My face went... it's probably that, you know? It's... I could have sworn there was something else that was like also... You know, I don't know. Also, I'm definitely doing this very wrong because I think that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, that's way cleaner. So you do this and then, okay, you can basically do a wall bounce off that. That works. No, you can't. Okay, never mind. yeah. I don't know what that was, but sure. Totally saved that. Okay. I don't know how I got this the first time. It's actually quite tight. Is this how you're supposed to do it? I don't know. I'm not in the phase yet where I'm going to just look it up. Yeah, you just have to dash a bit later. That's everything. That's all you have to do. You know, I often have the tendency to look things up when I don't know how to do them. But you know, I did this one. So, and now I know how to do it, so, yeah. Can you please just get the bubble and the token instead of just the token? Thanks. Yours faithfully, Madlad255. Yes, that is my name. I changed it. It isn't. Please. I mean, it would be really funny if someone like changed their name to like their username that they have online. But you know, that's probably not the best idea. And you know, I kind of want to keep my real life a bit separate from my online life. I mean, I have tons of IRL friends who watch the stream. I've met you IRL, Deku, so, you know, yeah. But, yeah, besides that, I mean, rather not. You know, you have to draw a line somewhere, you know? You have to do a wall bounce there. Okay, that's actually quite difficult. It's really weird to think that a disembodied voice behind the screen has a face that I know. I mean, do I need to turn on face cam? No, I'm not doing that. It's not like I hate like my face being shown. It's just that, you know, when I'm like, for example, like the Grabless video is going to have a ton of like my face in it. But because I've watched it back, I can like say like, okay, I don't like that part, I'm gonna get rid of that. But like when you're streaming, it's just like everything you do is basically, yeah, that's just it. There's no filter, there's no way to say, okay, I don't want this, let's censor it or something. So yeah, I'm not terribly insecure about my face in particular, just, you know, my manners sometimes, or like, you know, there's no way to take back having shoved you. Yeah, exactly. I mean, not that I do that, but that's like the kind of thing that, yeah. But like, hypothetically, if I were to do that in like when I'm recording a video, I can just get rid of that, re-record a take if necessary or something like that. Or just, you know, cut it out, because I'm not going to do that during a take. That wall bounce is so... Oh god. I hate wall bounces. I mean, I don't, but it's like... Sometimes they're so hard to time. I don't know, yeah. You actually have a lot of leniency, but it doesn't feel like it. You know what, I can just not wall bounce. I've just realized that. I should I can try not wall bouncing. No, god. What if? Okay, I'm listening. You get the double dash first. Yeah? Okay, let me try. Then get the key from the bottom. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh, I think that's how you're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Oh god. Yeah. I'm not taking that back. I can't take that back now. Wow, yeah, it lines up perfectly. Oh my god. I was just about to complain that this part was unintuitive, but oh my god, I need to stop whining. Okay, I need to go from the top, I think. Yeah. No? I think the game doesn't want me to. I've spent so much time on this one single room. Damn. I know it's a berry room, but like still. There we go. Oh no! I was hesitant. Okay, no, don't dash. The reason you're getting the double dash crystal is because you have 2 dashes then. You don't need to dash. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Save ball. Yeah, nice. Okay. I think that's all of the berries in this map. No. No. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I accidentally teleported to the end of the map. I think. Oops. Let me just teleport back. Oh no, wait, that's the end of that room. I just forgot. Yeah, no. No worries. Let me just not side read the room. You know, this one is fun. I mean, the white bubbles aren't really... They're more just an effect than an actual obstacle. I like it. You know, as long as the white bubbles aren't at the end, then I'm perfectly fine with that. And I think I almost beat the room, actually. I think that might have been the end. Oops. You know, speaking of fun movement, I was watching a video yesterday by Average Imposter, which is a great name. It's basically, they're doing a series on speedrunning Celeste, and like, they made a video like the sub-hour guide, which is just like the basic mechanics and just a couple of rooms and strats that you need to be aware of. And then they made a sub 50 guide and so on. So like you're gradually improving your strats as you go. And this one was the sub 40 guide, so the third video. And yeah, I mean there's a lot of stuff going on. I think sub 50 should like be doable for me if I actually grind a bit. But sub 40 is so like, I mean the potential of the strats is like 32 minutes. Son of Bust. So it's like really, you can really pick and choose strats that you want and just kind of leave the other ones be for later. But like still, some of the strats are so difficult. Where have you heard that name before? Not in the Celeste context. Average Imposter, I don't know. I know someone called Average Rob, but he's from Belgium. He's like an influencer. Pretty chill guy, actually. You know, not like that other influencer, Acid. Yeah, I don't even watch any Belgian influencer, like just any Belgian videos in general. But man, if I like sometimes in the news I hear about Acid, and it's just the stuff that this guy does, man. But you know, I'm not going to get too much into that because there's also a political argument that you can have there, and I don't want to get into that. Like, I'm not even sure what my opinion is in the whole controversy, so you know, best to not talk about it. I don't know why I did. I kind of regret actually mentioning it. I should have just not mentioned it. Anyway, Average Imposter. Yeah, I don't know. Where could you have heard that name before? Some Among Us streamer? I don't know. Never mind. Okay, sure. Are you kidding? Oh god. Okay, I was going to try to get on that platform, but it didn't work. But, you know, we're breezing through these rooms. Like, I don't know which room we're in. Oh, this is the room? Okay, so the next room has a berry. Not this one. Just wanted to confirm it. This is, yeah, this room is not that big. It's the next room that's bigger. Oh god. Spinner stun, easy. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just wait there for 116 hours, just do a bunch of neutrals, and just win. Also, it's 118 hours. I messed up. I mean, in real time, it's like 115 hours. Because the timer also stops working. Because of the same reason that spinners stop working. But a bit earlier. So like the timer goes a bit faster than usual at a certain point. So, yeah, that happens. No, okay. I'm kind of glad I didn't grab onto that wall. Because if I did, I would have just... I couldn't have beaten the room anyway. That wall bounce is really... That must be a run killer if you're doing, like, silver berries. But yeah, what was I talking about previously? Average imposter. You should watch the video, it's good. If you want, I can send it. But not... Oh, come on! I was going to say, but not right now. But then I died. So no, I can send it to you right now if you want. Yeah. I'm also just going to check Discord because someone pinged me. Music. Oh, okay. It's someone who doesn't like the thing. You found them, but sure. You know what? In case anyone else is watching this, which I don't think anyone is, I'll just send that over. My hands also need a break. Yeah, I'm just looking up average, and it's already average Rob. So you know that says a lot about how popular average Rob is here in Belgium. Really popular. Okay, Daniel Thrasher also uploaded a video when the editing is really, really bad. You know, I'm not going to send that one over, but you can have a look at it if you want. So where's chat? I liked the USR video. I haven't watched it fully because I saw it like right before I went live, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do that. But yeah. Let's go! Maybe let it run as the stream BGM. I'll put it in my playlist. The other one is also in my playlist. Okay, this is a long boy. Oh. Okay, we got some falling going on here. I don't know what that other block is for. Oh, it's a bubble probably. I also have mirror magic, but it's everything is my voice in my playlist. So you know, the one that I made. You know, I can, if you want to listen to that, I can put it on stream for just a couple minutes. Wait. So we have, yeah, okay. We have this open area, sure, okay. And then somewhere over here there's a berry. Don't know where. Oh, the room seems to go on there. I think there's a way to get up somehow, because if you look at the map, there's a berry right here. Oh wait, there's a respawn point. No, actually, no, wait. Yeah. But you know what? This is stressful, yeah, okay. And the platform just... Oh, the platform is so you can grab it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oops. Oh, yeah. Whoops. But, you know what? After this room, I'll play it. After this part of the room. Oh, okay, everything is crumbling. Okay, that's why you can't stand there. I was wondering, like, you can just stand there? I mean, that's not very Celeste. Like, Celeste is a game about moving quickly. But yeah, the blocks are crumbling. I'm already going to die because I don't have a dash. Yeah, just not even gonna... Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait a second. Oh, that's because I was moving down. Oh my god, that was... Okay, so that's the best explanation I can give for... you know, that spikes only kill you when you're moving in the direction they're pointing. The design, the GP... Wait, what's the GP? The general practitioner? I don't know what the general practitioner has to do with this. The gameplay, oh, okay. Yeah, this is epic gameplay, yeah. But yeah, you know, for the Celeste video, I mentioned it a couple times that if you, wow, that was amazing. If you're moving in the direction the spikes are pointing, they don't kill you. And that is like the best explanation. Like, that's the best example I can give. Like, just, what was that even? That was like perfectly choreographed. God, getting through this gap is hard. I imagine speedruns fast fall here, but I'm not going to do that. You know what? I'll just wait a bit. No, okay. Maybe just go immediately. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the cycles line up. Oh, that was a bit too enthusiastic. So yeah, spikes do kill you if you're going the opposite direction. They're pointing. Yeah, okay. There we go. Not too bad. And then we have something up here. We don't have something up there. Okay, never mind. Where do we have something? I think the red bubble. Yeah, maybe. Oh god. Imagine this map with chapter 2 extendings. And then this music. This... Someone should make that. God. I need to see that. Okay. Saveable. No, just barely isn't. Okay. Maybe it is actually saveable and I just skill issued. That would also be funny, yeah. Or like 2B. 2A, but this music. I mean, that's basically the same thing. Okay, that berry was like purely just a secret, so you know, looking at the map actually kind of ruined that one. But yeah, yay! I have did you have dissociated identity disorder? Or dissociative? Something like that. Yes. Yeah, you know, I don't know why I'm asking you. I mean, I already know you do. What stupid questions. Yeah. Too 8-bit with that music. Yeah. Oh. 2 8-bit with this music is yay, I have did. I have DI. Oh, like that. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were trying to make some joke, like grammatically, like yay, I have did. But no. There was nothing there. There's a filler room right here, but those don't mean anything. Okay. You know, like, can I have... there's like one of the oldest memes, I think, is like Icon has food, which is, you know, grammatically speaking, very much not correct. And I thought you were trying to do something like that. You know, speaking of grammar and English, this is a terrible segue. We had a debate yesterday for English. You know, we have to do the debates as a speaking skills exercise. You will did this attempts. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but we had to do a debate, a speaking skills exercise. That is an interesting room mechanic. Wow. And it went well. Mostly because I mean, it's basically, there's 4 groups, oh god, and, god, so there were 4 there's 4 groups, and, damn it, I will finish my sentence someday, so, I'm in the second group, which means I have to do my debate next week. So it's 4 groups of 4, basically. And you have 2 people who will be proposition, 2 who will be opposition, but you don't know who will be who. Yeah, you don't know what you'll get. So you have to prepare arguments for both sides, which is like double the work. And yeah. Also, you have to, for the other debates, you have to read a ton, or like just be like, pay attention during the debates, because then you also have the open debate in which you can ask questions, and those are also marked. So, you know, if you ask like 2 questions, it's better than asking no questions. But yeah, I didn't really prepare that well, but luckily, there's also the opportunity of being the chairperson, which I quickly took because I was just early, because one of my friends had to do the debate and they have to be early to prepare, and I was just with them, and the teacher said, you know what, you can be chairperson if you want, and I said, yeah, sure. So yeah, I did that. And you also have to address people by their family names, and I just kept forgetting their names, so I had to look at my sheet. Like, first find where they were, and then say their family name. It was just like, I can't really, you know, I don't have face cam on. It would be way funnier, god, if I did. But basically it was just me pointing at them and saying like, yeah, yeah, Smith, yeah, I'm just making up a random name here. There's no one here, there's no one in our class called Miss Smith. But yeah. So yeah, also the open debate is supposed to last until you don't have any time left and I need to move on. But there were just no more questions. Like, legit, like, Just the audience of 11 just ran out of questions. The diagonal dash before the blue bubble is too slow. Ah, dash right. Ah. Oh, okay. But yeah, they just legit ran out of questions. And I didn't really know what to say, so I was like, okay, there's no more questions, none for the opposition, none for the proposition. Wow. Which, you know, you're supposed to be kind of formal when you're doing this. Oh, yeah. I did a diagonal dash again. Okay. I'm realizing my mistake. That's the first step to correcting it. I mean, the 0th step would be to not make the mistake, but we all do. We're human. Oh god, okay. I think this is one of the last rooms, so should be good. After this, we're all socially incompetent humans here. Yeah. I mean, especially on the internet. And the subsection of socially incompetent humans is a bit bigger. I'm not saying if you're on the internet that you're socially incompetent, just it happens a bit more. Oh, Bird? What is Bird doing here? Why did Twitter want to get involved in this? Man, Twitter always has to get involved in everything. Oh, yeah, okay. But if you're on Reddit, you're 100% socially incompetent. I'm not going to make any statements on that. I don't have a Reddit account. I don't know what the site is like. The only thing I've ever used it for is watching Celeste memes and posting a promotion for a Celeste video. You know, the first Grapless video. That was it. Hey, we beat the map. Let's go! The party people are on Instagram. Yeah, I can see that. No heart ultra. I don't know how to do an ultra. Do you think I know how to do an ultra? Like, no. I mean, okay, this is not the place to try an ultra. That was something, I don't know if that was... I don't know, that was some kind of momentum, probably not ultra momentum. Dusk City by Mirio. I also wanted to check, how difficult was this map? Green, oh god. This was a green one. I mean, yeah. Some of the rooms are pretty easy, but the berry room took a lot of time. But anyway, now we're on to Dusk City, which reminds me of Square the Circle. But I mean, it definitely has a different art style. Oh, I recognize this OST. Yeah. I now remember Cyanide recommending Moon of Ultras for Ultra practice. That was a troll. Yeah, I know Ultra School is a pretty good map if you want to practice or learn Ultras. I just haven't... I have it in my maps, I just haven't bothered actually learning Ultras because I never need them. Like, the moment I need Ultras for Celeste Grabless, which I hope is never, I'm going to cry. Because... yeah, I'm not learning that. But this is interesting, having dream blocks on tracks and like dream jumping out of them. That was not... I wall jumped at the spikes there. Nice. But yeah, I remember in the sub 40 video by Average Imposter. He also mentioned ultras, so yeah. You know, if I can't beat the first room, I should probably not be playing this map. Especially considering I've now forgotten how to do this part. The first one was correct. First up, then right. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I just kind of forgot what my strategy was. The second one is a dream grab. Ah. And then using the momentum. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah. I probably would have figured that out, but it would have taken a bit longer. Okay, you need to quickly grab that. Okay, but this map is really enjoyable. I was going to say fairly, but really enjoyable. I've only played one room, but you know, that's enough of a sample size. And besides, we haven't had statistics lessons yet, so just yeah. We will soon. We're doing probability right now in maths. And it's kind of boring, but also I know it's interesting, or like I know it's not interesting. I know it's useful because, you know, you have a lot of real world scenarios where you need to calculate probabilities, or at least have a bit of an intuition for them. So yeah, but it sucks. Yeah, just interpreting the question is the hardest part. Like, are the elements separate? Are they the same? Are they identical? The same and identical are identical. But yeah, just like, do you have to put them in an order? And do you need to remember like all the exceptions and like make sure you don't overcount or undercount? And yeah, just hard. Like remembering the actual formulas are not that hard. Just yeah. I will love this map when I watched the Parrot Advanced Lobby video. I actually never watched the Parrot Advanced Lobby video. So, yeah. Like, I've seen Archer do the expert hard side, so I know what that's like. It's insane. I've seen him do most of the Grandmaster maps, because, you know, he's beaten all of them now. They're just insane. But yeah, I have never seen anything about advanced, so all of these maps are new to me. Wait, probability sucks. The only probabilities are fun or quantum physics. Ah. Well, I'm going to be studying physics next year, so I mean, we won't have quantum mechanics in the first year. At least I hope we don't. But yeah, good to know that's coming soon, TM. Statistical thermodynamics. What even is... What? Statistical thermodynamics. That's a thing. Okay, sure. Anyway, hi Rudolph. How are you doing? Yes, it is evening for me. It's... Oh god. Sorry. Fuck. It's evening for me. It's 10 to 7. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there, but I'll figure it out someday. Oh, yeah, my god. Another one of those dream grabs that I always forget. I always forget they exist. Yeah, Deku, I figured it out on my own this time. I'm learning. Yeah, if you don't know, for the first room I had to ask him how to do it. It's just as fine as quantum physics. You mean statistical thermodynamics, or your evening, or wait, I'm just as fine as quantum physics. Oh, now I have to wonder, is quantum physics fine? I mean, mentally probably not. So, but like in terms of it being a theory, it's fine. It's sound, but for the most part, except gravity. But you know, let's not worry about gravity. Let's not worry about gravity. Immediately ascends into space. Imagine. It is super fine. You know, I have the sound effect for... Wait. I don't know if this will actually play on stream, because I have desktop audio turned off. But I have the sound effect from the DuckTales thing. You know? The DuckTales moon theme. Let me find it on YouTube. Yeah. Sure. Because I don't remember it by name, probably. Yeah, it's like a DuckTales The Moon theme. But I have it on my computer as a file. I have like a list of all the files that I normally... Or like... I have a list of OSTs, or like meme OSTs that I can use. And it's in that folder somewhere. The first notes immediately. Yeah, it's that theme. I remember I was doing an online version of Ticket to Ride once with some friends, and it's a really good thing, by the way. It's called Road Trip Rivals, and it's basically like Ticket to Ride, but on steroids. Like, they've added so many more, like the creator has added so many more features that weren't in the, like, that just aren't possible even in real life in a physical edition. So like, yeah. And they're constantly working on it. But anyway, there was a bug, and the bug might still be there, I don't know. But there's a bug where if you get a blind card, not if you get a normal card, just a blind card, so you can't know what color it is, then instead of going in your hand, it just flies off the screen and then teleports to your hand. So I made an edit. So I basically just sent it to the creator and just made a little funny edit where I added the DuckTales moon theme on top of that. So no, they might find the bug so funny that they actually didn't even patch it out. I don't know. I haven't really noticed it, but I also haven't played it in a while, so yeah. I usually do it during the holidays when I have more time. The moon theme is portal coded for me. Frick you, I'm Sushi. You know, I can also say frick you, I'm Sushi, because Sushi made a video about Celeste and it's about the same topic as my video. No, I'm kidding. And besides, like, Sushi's video is like a way different take. It's like more of the history of, and like just a general overview, and my videos are like specifically like the strats that you need to beat every room. Oh, yeah. Content sniped. Yeah. Apparently in the educational creator industry, they call that being direct. You know, direct from Veritasium. Because, yeah, apparently that happens. I was supposed to get that. Yeah, let's just try again. Means you're illegal now? Oh yeah, the stream. Yeah, because it's a Saturday stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just couldn't find any other way to do it. I'm just going to check how many berries there are on this map. There are a whopping 0. Let me just check again. There's a whopping 0 berries. Okay. Just get a 7-day schedule. No. I mean, in theory I could stream almost every day, but like it would be way too tiring, and I would probably mess with a ton of habits and sleep and stuff. So yeah. I like just doing it every just abandon real life. I like just okay, that one is really good. I just like streaming every week. It's like the right amount of time. I didn't stream last week because I just had too much schoolwork, but you know, it's going a bit better now. You know, last week I was also just in a bit of a dip, like not depressed, but like I just wanted, I just didn't want to do anything school related. I just had 0 motivation. I was like, you know, next year I'm gonna be in uni and none of the stuff even matters, and why are you making me do this and all that stuff. And now I've kind of, yeah, I thought that was going to be a long-term thing, but I'm fine now. So yeah, being depressed sounds horrible. Yeah, that does sound horrible. Don't know what being depressed is. Depressed. Oh, and depressed. Oh, like that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, I forgot to say what I usually say. So yeah. How are you doing, Julius? I think I forgot to say that. I don't know. I'm too tired. I'm not actually tired. I'm just socially tired sometimes, you know? But I'm always socially awkward and tired and everything. So, you know, that doesn't really make a difference. If I liked children, I would be the perfect dad. I already have the jokes. That's all you need to be a dad. Tired at 7. Yeah. Wait, you're also... You're in the same time zone as me then. Because it's like 7 o'clock. Almost. Here. Oh wait, no, it is exactly 7. Yeah, right now it is. Wait, I remember you said something about you being... No, wait, you were living in the Netherlands and you speak German, or the other way around? I can't remember. Es ist 19 Uhr, mein Liebe. Okay. Like, I remember you saying something about that, and I can't remember which way it was, like which way around it was. Es ist Mittwoch, meine Kerle. It's not Wednesday, yeah, that's not Mittwoch. It's Samstag, right? I remember a bit of German, I think it's Samstag. I'm living in Germany and talk Dutch. Ah, yeah, that was it, okay. Yeah. You know, One thing I also learned recently is that apparently not like people often associate Belgium with being French, and apparently I never realized, I never thought about that, but like most people don't know that Belgium has 3 official languages. Also, I'm doing this wrong. I was doing it correctly before and then I somehow messed up and now I'm doing it wrong. Oh, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do that. Okay. BRB, my mom baked bread. Baked. Oh yeah, baked. Yeah. I thought it said cooked bread, and it was like, how are we going to cook bread? But yeah, I have to consume bread. Okay. Have fun consuming bread. I have a Dutch-sided friend in Belgium. Can't imagine the French. Yeah, you know, to think, the only times I've been in Wallonia, which is the French-speaking part of Belgium, are with some friends, like last year in August. Once when I was going to Paradise, which is a zoo in Heenhoven, which is one of the provinces in Wallonia. And then another time was for like a camp, but I'm not even sure. It was like somewhere on the border between Wallonia and Flanders. I don't think, I'm not sure if it was actually in Wallonia. But besides that, I can't remember any other time I've been, you know, to Wallonia. To get back to your question, I did Farewell Golden, and I'm currently doing Cliff Full Clear Golden, which is a mid tier 3, and got half the chapter done. Damn! Wow. That is, yeah, that is impressive. You should be, yeah, you should be proud of yourself. You're feeling quite good? Yeah, definitely. That is, you know, I should really start doing Goldens, because or start doing Goldens again, because I really like doing them. It's just, sometimes when I'm like, when I know I can beat a stage and it's just doing enough attempts, then I get a bit annoyed, especially like, now the next one I have to do is 5B. Yeah, I'm not that far into Goldens. I'm still doing the vanilla game. But yeah, I know I can beat every room pretty consistently, but it's just I need to have the run which has all of them. And that's kind of demotivating for some reason. So yeah. But yeah, I should get back to that, because I do notice, like, if I don't do attempts for too long, it is pretty fun. Just don't need to do it for too long. My real Celeste arc starts now after 2,200 hours of playtime. It's so goofy. The wacky Celeste arc. Oh, yeah, you can also just not get that, yeah. I don't even know where all the time went. Like 200-hour Goldens. Yeah, so you've played Celeste for 2,000 hours. Like, yeah, wow. Like besides Gold. Wow. Like in total, I think my playtime was around 500 hours, Something like that. If you count... I can save this. No, I can't. If you count the... Wait. Yeah, if you count the console and PC version, and if you discount the fact that I had the game open for 118 hours once to do Spinner Stun on Switch, yeah, if you discount that, I think I'm about at 500 hours. I should check, but yeah. The bread has been prepared for consumption. Initiate testing. I mean, testing means consuming, right? In this context. Do you have any hypotheses that you want to test? It is amazing. Was the hypothesis that it was amazing? Because if so, you could just confirm your hypothesis. I had the game open for a long time somehow. True, real spinner stunning. Maybe the true spinner stun was the hours of Celeste we made along the way. I'm still positively surprised. I haven't been surprised about bread in a while, so you know, the fact that you're being surprised, you know, I'm happy for you. Okay, there's some tech here. Let me read the tech. Dash into the dream zip mover as it is finishing its movement and perform a dream jump to get the largest boost. So it exceeded even my wildest expectation. Okay, don't try to be literary. I mean, it's just bread, okay? I mean, except if you're going to write a book about how good the bread was, then you can definitely use that sentence. But otherwise, I would, you know, just... Oh shit, I offended you. Oh no, okay. I found a way to offend Deku. It's funny, no one really suffered so long through Alt 9D to trigger that accidentally, even though they are people who had already had 80 hours chapter time. Oh yeah, so that no one has done 9D for so long to trigger it. Imagine if that happened. Like, someone just accidentally has the game open for 118 hours, and that's the way we discovered about it. Because yeah, we discovered about it through different means, as far as I know. So yeah. Dash into the dream zip mover as it is finishing its movement. To perform a dream jump to get the largest boost. Okay. Is this now a dream? There's like a way to categorize this tech. Like, you know, you have swoosed and droosed and all that stuff. There's probably a way to categorize this as well. Okay, so what's this person? Okay, so yeah, just doing a wall bounce of this. Whoa, juiced. Dr. Joost. Yes, Dr. Joost. Joost is also a very Dutch name. Like, not really Flemish, just Dutch. Okay, there we go. Okay. That was not it. I asked Parrot about it, if they even count Goldens which abuse that. I would do. I mean, yeah. In before 4B Golden, but I used Spinner Stun. I mean, I've done 4B Golden, so it wouldn't be useful. But it would be funny. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Yeah, this is really a timing that you have to get down, but I like it. Okay. Let's see what this room is. Just a bunch of empty space, mostly. Okay. Just like an atom. Fun fact. Atoms are mostly empty space. Source. Deku will confirm or deny that. What was that wall jump? Okay. Sorry, I was chewing too loudly. There's no mic on you, Deku. You can just... What can I confirm? Oh, you didn't even hear what I was saying? Okay, that you must have chewed really loudly. Wow. Okay. Basically that atoms are mostly empty space. Because this room is like mostly empty space. I was saying it's like an atom. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the confirm. I'll cite this in my APA style as an oral source. Atoms are more empty than that room. Yeah, definitely. Like atoms are like 99.99999999999999999999999999999 German percent empty space. I find it funny that, you know, goes to the Bundestag. 999. Okay, yeah. I should make more jokes with that. You know, the fact that 9 in English is the same as no in German. 9. What was that? Okay, I did that by accident. What was that? But yeah, the fact that those are the same should really be a joke. Like, it should be used more as a joke. Instead of like Wii and, you know, a Wii console. Oh wait, 9 would be the Bundesverfassungsgericht. Gericht. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Bundesverfassungsgericht. Yeah. Do you know I stream all my attempts simply because you need to have a raw recording of done attempts for tier 3 or higher, and uploading that shit is not feasible. Oh yeah. You also need to upload your attempts? Wow. I mean, I guess it kind of shows that you are able to do it. Like, if someone just randomly uploads a video of them clearing, like, 9D platinum, then yeah, that's a bit sus, but... Yeah. If there's attempts, then you can see, okay, this person is capable of doing it. I have a really cool GD level idea referencing Parrot Dash. Because 2.2 introduced camera movement. Introduced. Why am I not getting my dash back? So I still don't know what the actual reference will be. So first think 2K3 as in 7D 1D. Oh god. This is already off to a good start. Then 2K3 as in D1, D7. Oh wait, you were saying 7D, 1D. I actually have never seen anyone play 7D, 1D. I've only seen them play D1, D7. You know. the epic version. The FAQ gives it away. To its difficulty and lack of golden viability, spinner stunning is allowed, pausing frame perfectly multiple times to keep spinners lightning unloaded. However, deloading spinners by waiting 180 plus hours is not allowed. Okay. Yeah, that seems like a fair rule. I mean, if you can do the frame perfect pausing, then yeah, you're just a god, and yeah, you should be allowed to do that. God should be allowed to... Okay. Then rotated it so to make it that one plat room. That one plat room. Wait, what do you mean by that one plat room? Also, by the way, that's you know, your idea for a GD level is amazing and also terrifying at the same time. That one platinum room in 9D. Wait. You know, I know what map you're referring to now, but I just don't know the room. I just haven't seen it ever, I think. You should also do the Solaris golden room, by the way. Just add that at the end. Consistently deloading is harder than D plus golden in my opinion. Yeah. That's like basically TAS only, right? Or not? Okay. It is TAS only? Okay, yeah. Let me actually check what the rest of the room is. So we have this, then this, then this, then this. Okay, then you get this and immediately get the dash crystal. Then, yeah, you get that dash crystal by probably grabbing the track block. Then go back up. Oh, and that's the end of the room. Okay. Including Pumber and Strawberry Jam, Grandmaster Hardside Flag 1. It's pause 1 frame, unpause 1 frame, move 1 frame, repeat. Yeah, that sounds a bit TAS only, yeah. I'm also just thinking, if the cycles weren't like if the spinners weren't divided into 3 groups but into 2, that literally wouldn't even be possible. Like, yeah. The fact that it's 3 is like the minimum that's possible. That's a nice coincidence. Because a sped up version of the end of the Grandmaster Hardside would sync to Soaka's theme, which is the ending theme to all of Paris. You know, you've thought about this a lot. And I'm not going to give, like, I'm just really impressed. But even saying that I'm really impressed probably doesn't, you know, cover the amount of impressed that I am with how much you've thought about this. Just, wow. And then at the end you need to put some bread and just say this is the best bread I've ever experienced. Because, you know, this work that you've proposed is a literary work. Damn it! Okay. This work that you've proposed is just literature. It's just art. It's everything. It's creative. It's... wow. Yeah. I've been listening to the song on repeat for a week now, even while writing my thesis. Oh god. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, just with any song, not specifically like this. It's just, music, like, when I listen to music, I usually focus on the music. And, like, for this, it's like, okay, it's fine, it's like more background music, but it's like still, I'm not 100% concentrating on the task at hand, which is getting to the end of this room. But you know, if I'm doing like work like writing a thesis, then I'm just not going to be able to concentrate if I have music. Toho music goes hard, or Toho, it's something like that, I don't know how you pronounce it. Toho, okay. Me too, for some reason I have the SMB1 overall theme effect with it, like I can listen to it forever. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I have that with, I have that with Never Gonna Give You Up. No, that was the first example that came to mind, but I have other songs where I also have that thing, yeah. I'm trying to think of other songs where I have that. Like most of this CSJ OST. Damn it, I'm probably doing that wrong, but you know, feel free to tell me if that's wrong. I normally don't allow too much backseating, but you can tell me. I'm giving you permission. And if I'm doing it right, just don't say anything. Let's go! Okay. It doesn't even matter if I was doing it correctly, because I did it. In a way. One of the ways. Okay, so we're in one of these rooms. I think, yeah. That would be good that we're in one of these rooms. Man, this map is long. Jeez. He knows the way. I was literally thinking of that meme and I was like, nah, I'm not going to say that. The way of the dash. God, oh god. What? Okay. What? Oh. No? Is that not? I'm massively overshooting if I do this. And if I do this, I'm massively undershooting. So I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah. The derp. That is in fact the derp. Or the derp, I'm sorry. But hi Riley, how are you doing? My arms are hurting. I'm like, my controller is on my desk and I'm just extending my left arm way too much to, you know, reach it. Which, normally my controller is on my lap. I don't know why it wasn't. But apparently it wasn't. You're doing okay? That's good to hear. Oh, damn it. But yeah, this stream, I don't want to mention this too much, but there's a lot of people that have been joining this stream. It's kind of cool. This is definitely an above average stream. But yeah. Just wanted to say that. I appreciate you all being here. It makes this much more enjoyable than if I'm just talking to myself. It's the power of Saturday. Oh god, no, now I have to stream on Saturdays. It's just, I have to now, yeah. You know what, next year I might actually stream on Saturdays, because, you know, I'll be in uni, and probably on Sundays I need to get ready to go back to my, what's it called? You know, student home. So on Saturday I would stream then, instead of on Sunday. Did you know that the derp is capable of time travel? I can also time travel. Welcome to the future. It's now 5 seconds later than it was when I said I could time travel, so hey, I can time travel. That's such a stupid one. Okay. You know, just skip this. Nope. In the end, aren't we all time travelers? Like, we're moving forward in time? Yeah. Like, I don't know why people are talking about wanting to time travel. They're literally doing it as they're talking about it. Like, you can not move in space. That's like, you can stand still. And, like, for the most part, you won't be moving. Like, you will be still, but, you know, just not a lot. But, like, time. You're always moving at time with the exact same speed. Namely, time. Because... fun fact, speed is distance over time. So it's literally like speed is literally impossible to define without time. I think, yeah. Yeah. Because our planet is moving. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I should have said relative to the Earth we're not moving, but yeah. Besides that, yeah, we're moving. I think the solar system is also moving, probably. The Milky Way is probably also moving a bit. The first known occurrence of derp will be in the year 3057 CE, yet people have seen it yesterday as well. And I saw it today. You know, born too late to see derp for the first time, born too early to see derp for the first time, born on exactly the right day to see derp, just in general. God. No. Okay, this room is kind of frustrating me a bit. He's not zooming, big frog. Yeah, I'm not getting the zoomies. There we go, we got the zoomies. I need to grab that. Yeah, I can see why this is a red map now. This is, like, we're not even halfway, I think, and already 42 minutes. Let's see. Okay. Block. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the end, but not quite there yet. Saveable? No. Okay. Even if it, like, even if I got to that dream lock, I still wouldn't have had a dash, so... Yeah. Oh, yeah, just don't get that. Eee! Okay. Ah! Oh, I almost managed to save that. That was... Ooh. Anyway, since the convo kinda died, because I kinda made it died, I'm just gonna talk about... I made it died, god. Since I kinda make it... You know, just forget that I said that. Let's just talk about something completely random. The fact that I'm studying physics next year, which I think I've mentioned before. I think I never really mentioned why, though. You made it died. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is grammatically correct if you look at it like that. But yeah... yeah, I'm doing physics next year, and I was on the fence between maths, physics, and chemistry. And my top three was like chemistry third, maths second, physics first. I also had chemistry at second for a while, but then I realized that, you know, maths is also pretty interesting, and for chemistry it's also a lot of practical stuff, and I'm not handy in decidist. I'm actually kind of terrible. I mean, in physics you also have labs and stuff, but less, and like it's less, like there's less opportunity to be like really clumsy, I think. That was also a nice spike jump. Yeah, if you want to learn Ken, just ask yours truly. Yeah. To be honest, I was also thinking like, if I choose for if I choose chemistry, I could have the benefit of like when I don't understand something, I could probably just ask you and you'll know. But then also like, in total that means less knowledge because I'm just learning basically the same stuff as you. Just in a different country with probably a slightly different curriculum. But yeah, physics is something completely different, so we can ameliorate each other's knowledge. I don't know where I got the word ameliorate from. Yeah, it comes from like Greek, I think. Like melior is better. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Physics is just math in disguise. Yeah, it's this disguise of reality. Maths is just physics without reality. To quote Rox's card, yes, we as a team aren't good. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's a good quote. Okay, this feels weird, but sure. Oh, you haven't played Deltarune. Oh, yeah. I'll play it someday. Yeah. Probably, I hope. Math is transcended? In a way, yeah. Sure, yeah, I'll definitely play it. Oops. Oh, just go back. That's also possible. Yeah, what if I just don't... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, you need this to block yourself. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know. Deja vu. So you'll have the chance to be the big shot. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, I'll be the big shot. Oh, yeah. But yeah, by the way, about the fact that math is transcended, I mean, it is true that like math is like detached from reality in a way, but still it's just a model to talk about reality. It's just not as connected to reality as physics. Oh, that was the ending of the room. But yeah, some people try to use math to prove that God exists, which I find hilarious. Because if you look at their arguments, it's just like, no. I mean, like, I think someone sent me a video of like why math proves that God exists, and I had like an entire argument about why that's not actually how that, like, how there were so many holes in the arguments. But I don't remember what actually happened in that discussion, like what the reaction was. Your best salesman 1997, buy hyperlink blocked for only $5.99 Chromer. Spamton. Oh yeah, I've heard of Spamton. I've heard that Spamton is like a really meme character. Meme, like mean, M-E-M-E, not M-E-A-N. Okay. You know, I've just noticed my Wi-Fi is at 1, like, bar. Have I dropped a lot of frames this stream? 63, and those are from the start of the stream. I remember, I checked, and it was 63. So, how did I... Okay, sure. How am I doing this on 1 bar? I don't know. My fondest Undertale memory is me spill my own milk on stream, by the way. Still in my top things I've ever done. Celeste milk. That's where Celeste milk comes from. Good to know. You know, I should totally make a top 10 things I've ever done. Actually, it would be too braggy, because like if I make it a meme video, then people are just gonna say like you've done actual stuff that is impressive. And if I do like a thing of all the impressive things that I've done, people are gonna say, oh, you're bragging. So yeah, I probably shouldn't. And also, like, for most of the things that I've done, I don't see them as particularly impressive. Well, that last bit is a lie. I mean, some things I'm truly proud about. But like most things are just like, yeah, I did that. As some might say, I have done most of the things. Well, not most of the things. There's a lot of things. You know, I haven't climbed Mount Everest or anything. Not that that is on my bucket list. You know what? Speaking of bucket lists, my bucket list, for the most part, is, you know, just actually getting a bachelor's degree or like a master's degree in physics, first of all, and, you know, having a good career. And then, besides that, just as a hobby slash job, I'm also interested in game dev. Like, I've been doing it on and off for like years, and I just never have the momentum to actually continue with it. There's always something getting in my way of just progressing and just really, you know, finishing something. I have done thing, white people happy. Same here with art. Oh yeah, you also have a ton of things that you want to do, and yeah. Yeah. Also, I should probably look at the room and not the empty space. Okay, so we have... yeah. My bucket list is a lot of rare weather events. Yeah, those could happen anytime. Solar eclipse and aurora borealis. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, they're not really... I mean, they are special. I do, like, if I get the opportunity to, I will definitely try to see them, but it's not like it's on my bucket list or anything. It's like, it will be cool, that kind of thing. Man, this room is something. Wow. You want to witness a volcanic eruption at some point? I hope you're not standing like anywhere near the volcano when that happens, but yeah. As long as you're a safe distance away from it, then why not? No, from above. In a helicopter? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Or a plane. Yeah, that would be really cool actually. Yeah. Whoa, okay. That was a yeet. This room has some yeeting. Like I'm flying to Japan and suddenly Mount Fuji erupts. That'd be so fire. Literally. I was just about to make the joke and then you did. Oh god. Go to Japan or Iceland or Hawaii. Yeah, those have the most active volcanoes. We actually learned about this in geography once. Like they have a lot of hotspots. Or like Iceland is between two tectonic plates. Or no, not between. It's on the border of two tectonic plates, and Hawaii is just a random hotspot. Japan is also between two plates, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure Hawaii has a volcano that's been in continuous eruption since the 1980s. I have not heard about that. You know, if that's true, then that should be a weekly fun fact. Yeah. This stream proves everyone I talk to turns in their brains and just gets my brain cell. Quantum brain cell. I mean, we're having a pretty intelligent conversation, no? Is this a one brain cell conversation? I don't know, maybe it is. Not sure if it's still erupting. Last I checked was like 2015. I mean, yeah. Wait, that's 9 years ago. I just realized. I was going to say, yeah, that's quite recent, but that's... Wow, time just flies. Wow. You think the same funny things as I do? Oh. Yeah. I mean, I guess... Yeah, that's 9 years ago. Yeah. Just a realization. Like, Super Mario Odyssey was released 7 years ago. Think about that. I'm not sure you want to be in a plane near the volcanic eruption. Yeah, I don't think you want to be. You're old now. Yeah. Wait, I've just realized. In 2015, I was... Yeah, so that's 9 years ago. So I was 9. Because I'm now almost 18. Like, in a month, I turn 18. So yeah, that's like half of my life so far. What the... What? It feels like yesterday. What? Wow. The Wii is a retro console now, think about that. Yeah. I mean, I never had a Wii. I was in the Wii U generation more. But, I mean, I was born in the same year that the Wii came out, so really I should have had a Wii, but I never got one. I never had a Wii U. I mean, good for you. You don't want one. We can just pretend we're not old until everyone believes. Oh, believes. Super Mario Flash came out in 2005. It's been around for a huge percentage of my life. It's been around for 100% of my life. In fact, more, because I was born in 2006. So, yeah. Okay, we've passed the 1 hour mark. And also we're at 69 hours. In total. On all my modded maps, not just this. You're younger than my little brother? How have you only now realized this? Like... Okay, sure. That's a derp moment. God. How many rooms are there left in this map? I hope there's not too many. I don't know which room we're in right now. So. It's one of them. Is it? No, this is the one I just did, I think. Wait, what room are we in? Yeah, I don't know. This is one of the rooms. I wanted to say you look older than him, but your faces are completely different types. Yeah, people often say that I look older than I am. Like someone, like when I was 15, I went to like a composition course and someone thought I was 18. I was like, wow, okay, thank you. Like the moment you turn 18, it's like the other way around. You want to be younger, but like before 18, it's like you like the fact that you're being called older. You're in the penultimate? Oh, okay. Good to know. Hi Leo. You're not showing up as a first-time chatter, but I don't remember seeing you. Maybe it's been a while, but yeah. How are you doing? I've also got a... I don't remember watching you either. Yeah, okay, then Twitch is just doing something weird. Good to know. I'm just checking pings on Discord. Okay. It's nothing important. But yeah, I'm doing strawberry jam, as you can probably tell. And I'm like halfway through the advanced lobby. I'm probably going to try to finish this and then and then I might do the expert lobby as well. But I probably won't be able to finish that because it's like just a bit above my skill level. Like this is already pushing it. But you're doing amazingly actually, done with school for good in about 2.5 months. For me it's 4 months, so yeah, I can definitely relate to that. I mean, for good, not really, because I still have uni, but you know, uni, I'm looking forward to uni. I'm just... I want to get out of secondary school. It's just... Don't worry, you'll click to expert. No. Yeah, I mean, I also said I wasn't going to be able to do advanced, and here I am, so... Yeah. You're looking forward to uni too? Yeah. What are you going to be studying? Or do you not know yet? Pure maths. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I'm going to be doing physics. I was on the fence between pure maths and physics for a while, but then I decided on physics. As someone who just finished uni, homework is a hell. Yeah, but for computer science you do generally have more homework, I think. Like, for other stuff, not really. Oh, chemistry labs went on for months. Yeah. I've, like... That may subconsciously be one of the reasons I didn't choose chemistry. But because just... Yeah. Like, hearing you talk about your chemistry labs sounds like pain. I know you're in a different university and a different country, and it's probably not that bad. But, like, still, I think about that sometimes. Like, wow, you must be dying. I never had homeworks, but chemistry labs... I already said that, sorry. I'm just reading the same thing from chat again. Chem lab sucks everywhere. Oh. Good to know. Okay. I'm kind of glad I didn't choose that then. My uni just puts all of its resources into research and not teaching. Yeah, that's not great. That's the main problem, yeah. You know, what I'll probably do with this map is, I'll probably try to finish it and then I'll end the stream. Because, yeah, it's still 2 rooms, but I don't think... this one is still going to take a bit. And, the next one, yeah, who knows. It's supposed to suck here in Germany too, from what I heard. Oh, you also live in Germany? I don't know, for some reason all the people who join my streams are like either German or Dutch. It's kind of funny. But we have like hyper modern lasers. Ah yes. We don't have teachers, but we have lasers. Lasers are more important than teachers. I'm from, yeah, I know if you're from the US. You're kind of the exception, but like besides that, like a lot of people I know, like on the stream, are like from Germany or the Netherlands or Belgium or some other country. I mean, there are also, yeah, other countries in the world. So yeah. Oh god. Femtosecond spectroscopy is fire. Exceptions prove the rule. You can become German, Riley. How would you say Riley Tech in German? I'm trying to think. I don't know how you would pronounce the E in Riley, so not sure. Oh god. Okay, I gave you a difficult question. To be fair, one of my secondary school friends literally moved to Belgium and works with the people at CERN. Damn! Wow. I mean, Belgium and CERN are quite far away still, but... yeah, that's... wow. Relay? No. I mean, I'm speaking English now, so whatever German I do now is gonna sound terrible. With like the soft like in milk. Relay tech. Relay tech. Wow. Okay. That indeed sounds very German. Totally, but sure. Yes, CERN is in Switzerland. I don't know how that works. Probably data analysis stuff. Probably, yeah. Deku has just realized that Riley was talking about CERN. The jackpot. Apparently in the masters, or like, I was speaking to I was talking to one of the students who is doing a master's in physics, and they went to CERN last semester. So, like, yeah, that sounds interesting. I'll have to wait a while, but it's fun to know that that's coming. Oh, yeah, just don't get that. Yep. How do you do this? I don't know. CERN is certainly one of the places of all time. Yeah, definitely. You know, this is going to sound embarrassing, but I actually don't remember what CERN stands for. I mean, I know what it is. I just can't remember what it stands for. I think it's something French. It's like on the French-Swiss border, so like... It's something French. I don't either? Okay. Now it's less embarrassing. Yay. Imagine just being able to use that multi-million-dollar metal circle to do experiments that may have no impact on anything whatsoever. Sounds so cool, yeah. I'm using a multi-million-dollar circle. The European... Wait, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. Oh, it's Centre Européen de Recherche Nucléaire. Probably, yeah. European front. European? What is European even? What does European even mean? This is what people said. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, this is what people said about encryption in the 1850s, except it was called number theory back then. Yes. Oh, I assume European is European? Or... I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say, Daku. You said European before European? Oh, I didn't even realize. Damn it. You know, this is probably the stream that where I focused on the maps the least. Like, I'm not even... Like, I know that I'm in the second to last room, but besides that, I'm like, not even trying to pay attention to the gameplay. Seriously? Okay. Anyway, let me actually check what you have to do at the end, because I don't know. So... yeah, so we have this, which you can grab onto that, and then do some stuff. Don't really know how you would do this in an optimal way. Maybe, like, when I actually do it, it will become clear, but right now I don't really know. Can you please just jump? There we go. I just dashed in between the blocks. Nice. Good job. Oh, yeah. Playing maps is a perfect background for talking to a chat. Yeah, that's true. I mean... yeah, it's just doing the same thing over and over again until you actually got it. You know, it's not quite the definition of insanity. Because, I mean, it is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But it's not quite the same thing over and over. You're getting better each attempt, just slightly better. Also, the vibe of this map is so phenomenal. Yeah, I haven't even talked about this map, besides the fact that it looks like Square the Circle, kind of, but not really. Yeah, this, like, there's so much character to the designs. And, like, it looks a bit like a futuristic Forsaken City, which I really like. I mean, I think I said someone... Wait. I think someone said that as an answer to the hypothesis of quantum theory. Could be. My hands are hurting a bit. I should probably take a break. I know Einstein just said God doesn't roll dice. Yeah. Gott würfelt nicht. Wait, würfeln is to throw dice. That's one verb. Cool. It comes from the German word for cube, Würfel. What? I don't even know, like, how you would get to that. Like, in Dutch it's just kubus, which is just derived from cube. But like, Würfel. Like, what? Okay. Which is synonymous to dice, most likely. You started. Oh, beautiful comes from werfen. Ah, because you throw a dice. Oh, it's like that. Okay, so they made the word for dice first, and then they used it for cube. Sure. Also, did you know the word for light bulb in German literally translates as glowing pear? Nice. That's a nice one. I like German vocabulary. It's creative. Glühbirne. Ah, yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I remember Birne is pear. I don't know where I remember it from, but it is. Wait, I'm just realizing you also have Glühwein, which it's the same word in Dutch, it's just a loan word from German. But like, how is that related to glowing? Like, beer or wine doesn't glow. birth control pills. Yeah, anti-baby pill. I've seen that. I love that. Which non-Germans seemingly find hilarious. Yeah, it's just it's just so on the nose. It's like normally it's like contraceptives or abortion pills or birth control or whatever, and then in German is just like anti-baby. It's just the wine obviously glows. What do you mean? So I can use the wine to light my home? No, I would totally do that. You know, imagine we had like biology lessons about contraception and yeah, like all the different types. Imagine if it was just in German. Anti-Baby-Pille. Intrauterine device. Glühwein is because of the way your cheeks turn red when drinking it outside during winter? That's very specific, but sure. Did you know Derp found a glowing rock after staring at it for a few weeks? Its ears fell off? It was probably radioactive or something like that. You only drink Glühwein during Christmas. Oh, okay. Yeah, then that makes a bit more sense. Your Derp, yeah, Derp isn't the smartest. Any other time is blasphemy. Okay, let me drink it. Hold on. I mean, I have to wait until I'm 18, probably. Is it strong? Like there's in Belgium at age 16 you can drink like moderate drinks, like the ones that don't have a lot of alcohol in them, but like most things are 18 plus. I was gonna say, aren't you underage? Yeah. Still one more month, and then I can know that I could drink, but I won't. In Germany, you can drink beer and wine when you're 16. No wonder Oktoberfest is so popular there. Glühwein should be fine for 16 plus in Germany. I also don't drink. Yeah. It's like, I don't really see the value in it, and it's just, my brain is already drunk enough, so... Yeah, just adding alcohol, just, yeah, nah. Oh yeah, the legal drinking age is 21. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh. I like beer because of the bitter taste. You know, also, I'm just going to look up how to do this room, or unless someone can tell me. Because I don't know how to do this last part, and I keep dying to it, and it's just annoying. Okay, you can. So. Can we call? That was quick. Okay, sure. I mean, I have a thing for Discord audio, so people will be able to hear you normally, I think. I'm not sure. But let's test if that works. This is the first time I'm testing the Discord audio track in my thing.
Hello?
Yeah? Okay.
Can you hear me on stream? Oh yeah, I can hear myself on stream. I have to turn off stream audio.
Okay, nice.
So you dash right into the top block, grab the thing and drop down, then you dash left into the bottom block and grab onto the left wall and let it bring you over, I think.
Yeah, people are saying you're really... Oh yeah, you're extremely loud. Wow.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, it's all the way in the red. Can you speak again?
How does
Yeah,
it sound
that's
now?
going to. Yeah, it's going to be better now.
Okay. Yeah, you collect the top one first, then the bottom one second, and then you dash back into the.
So wait, top
Thing?
one first, then bottom. So wait, yeah.
Bottom second, but you grab the left side, right? And then you should drop below, I think, and dash through both of them upwards.
Oh,
if there's
okay.
enough. Oh wait, no. The thing stops earlier. You dash through it again to the right and grab onto the right, and then dash
yeah,
off through
okay.
the top lock. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I think that's clear. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Well, bye. Okay, so good to know that Discord audio is working. Sorry for the ear rape, by the way. I don't know how bad it was, but I saw it was extremely red on my display, so... Yeah, I should probably also turn it off, just in case something happens on Discord. Okay. I want to dash right, but then I also need to press left for the grab, and I just dash left instead. I suck at explaining. I mean, it was pretty clear to me, and before I do it wrong. But that's just a testament to how much we talk. Yeah. We're on the same wavelength. Nope, I already did it wrong. Good job, Amal. You didn't even listen. Same brain cell, exactly. I still did it wrong, but wow. Okay, top one first, then go back. Oops, okay. I was doing it correctly this time, just not fully. I had the right intent, you know. Oh, yeah, sure. Nope, did it wrong. I'm just gonna recite it to myself now so I don't forget. Do the top one first, 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 do the top one first. Please. Oh, never mind. Damn it. I've spent like half an hour on this one room. It's kind of funny. Oh, that was almost it. Okay. Now I'm really focusing on the game, by the way. Never mind. But you know, I was just thinking, it would be really fun to do like more streams with like Discord calls, because you know, yeah, it just adds that nice dialogue to the stream that we often need in life. We often need a bit of dialogue, a bit of socialness. That's not a word. Okay, I almost got that. I just needed to grab onto the block and just go. You did that really weirdly. I did it how you said. Isn't that exactly how you explained it? You said do the top one first, and I would have dashed through the bottom block. Oh, yeah. But you need to also have it, there's spikes by the, it's like you can't do that, right? Or can you? Oh, no, maybe you can. I don't know. Those only appear when you grab, right? Yeah. I'll just do it the way I did it initially. Okay, never mind. You know, I'll try going through the bottom one the second time. Just dream grab the third dash, then you're good. Yeah, the final one. Yeah, I know. The outcome is the same, therefore the action is the same. Oops. Okay, we're not getting that. So that was almost it. Just needed to get that one key token and then do a grab. Oh, reaction speed, just not quite there. Okay. Okay, I'm getting pretty consistent at this first part. Oh, damn. Okay. No, okay. Let me just check what's at the end so I don't mess it up. Because now I'm pretty close to getting it. Okay, it's... You dash up, then you dash right into that. Yeah, there's like no way to mess it up. Okay. I probably shouldn't have said that, because now I'm going to mess it up. I held left. Okay, sure. Oh no, I needed to grab. No, I forgot about that. Oh, that was... Yeah, I found the way to mess it up. Okay. Should I tell him? Oh, you knew. You pesky little... There we go. Oh, God. Because you didn't say dream grab, yeah. Ah, man. This room is still quite long. Okay. Damn. He's never gonna make that. Yeah. You know me too well. I have been deceived. But hey, it doesn't matter now. We're in the final. And this room seems to be pretty chill, at least the start. Just a bit of dashing. It looks sick, yeah. It's just, it looks harder than it is. It's just me dashing a lot. Like, the hard part is actually getting in the right positions to dash, and dashing in the right direction apparently. That's also difficult. Let me just check what you have to do after that. So you do this, then grab the thing, and then wee, and then you wee, no. Yeah, go back again, yeah, okay. Do the vertical thing, do the horizontal thing, do another horizontal thing, and then win. Okay. Okay. I got an alarm. That, like, I have an alarm for 8:30 that just says, come back tomorrow. Because often I think, like, you know what, I can still do this today. But then I'm saying, like, hey, you have to come back tomorrow to do what you want to do. But I'm going to finish this room now. Like, like, it would be stupid to just end it here. And besides, it's the weekend, so it's not like I have to go to bed so early. Okay, I need to dash before going in the block. The blocks are just bumping into each other and killing me. Oops. Okay, now you just don't do anything with that. I think the key part with this is just taking it slow. I'm trying to go too fast, which means the blocks don't line up well. Like that. Oh. Okay, that one you actually do want to do quickly. You know, to think that in the time that I did this map, I could have done 2 other maps. That's how difficult this map is. I mean, I don't mind. I like myself a good challenge, but that shows the difficulty difference just within one lobby. Alright. Come on. You know, I don't know if I actually told you about like Deku, about the fact that I'm driving a lot. I don't know. I probably did tell you, like, I have a provisional license and I've been driving for like the past 2 months every week. But don't know if I actually mentioned it besides that. You did tell me about the provisional license? Okay, but nothing past that. Yeah, basically I'm just... my mom is teaching me, and I mean she does a good job, although she occasionally just has those moments where it's like she is so used to doing it that she forgets how, you know, what she's actually doing when she's driving, and then like she forgets about certain things, or like she forgets to mention certain things. But yeah, besides that, it's going well. I mean, I've driven like 6 times now, but I still haven't gone on the road. But like, the way my mom sees it, it's like I first need to be like 100% comfortable, and then I can go on the road. Like, a lot of my friends are like doing it at the same time, which is, in my opinion, a horrible idea, but, you know, they haven't gotten in an accident yet, so maybe it is a good idea, I don't know. It wouldn't be for me. I would just panic and, no. Literally what my driving school did. Nice. And I don't have to pay for it. I started driving when I was 15. Wait, you can do that in America. Drive when you're 15. Okay, sure. Like here in Belgium, you can start driving theoretically at age 17, because you can do your theoretical exam at age 17. But you know, your practical exam at age 18 at the minimum. You can get a permit at 15 and a license at 16. Damn. USA moment. Yeah, permit means that you're learning. Yeah, basically like, yeah, provisional license. I remember Bling mentioned that, but I didn't know it was 15, like, or at the earliest. Also, parking lots are probably the most dangerous place to drive once you learn. Good to know. Should I be worried? That's only really in the USA. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't really see why parking lots would be so dangerous. Because the cars are like 5 times bigger. Everything is bigger in America. Now, if you crash in a parking lot, the worst that happens is the car gets a scratch or something. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. European parking spaces are tiny. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if I should say this, but you know, I won't. But I have an example of someone, you know, who I know who has experience or like hasn't had negative experiences with parking lots in the past. The chance of a crash, yeah, the chance is higher, but the risk is lower. Like on a motorway or a freeway, as the Americans call it, is like the opposite. Like the chance is like pretty low because there's not a lot you need to look out for. But when something does happen, it's an immense speed. So yeah, collisions are often like fatal, or you have injuries or whatever. I would count scratches as a crash, except if you like gently slide past a wall, which actually is probably not that likely. But like if you just ram into a wall, then yeah, that's a crash. Driving on the freeways is the easiest. All you need to do is focus on maintaining speed and staying in your lane. Yeah, that's literally what my mom said. Yeah. It's just, you don't even like have to pay attention to anything basically. Okay, we're past 70 hours now on total time. I was in Germany be like, how about we don't do that? Speed? Oh, just any speed. Okay, I'm being too slow there with that section with the 4 dream blocks next to each other. In the US, we have fancy automatics in our cars, even our non-self-driving cars, so the car almost drives itself. Yeah. I mean, I was once going somewhere with a friend and their family, and they have a car with what's it called, cruise control. So I was just noticing how they were driving at exactly 120 kilometers an hour. It was like, that's sus. And then I realized they're rich. They probably, you know, have cruise control in their car. Yeah, this never work in Germany. Yeah. You know, that's what JFK was referring to when he said Berlin was free, or like Germany is a free country, or Berlin is a free city. Just the fact that you can go any speed on the autobahn. Manual gear shift is necessary. Yeah. I forgot cars in Europe have manual gear shift. Yeah, the car that I'm going to be driving for the theoretical exam, for the practical exam, will be a manual gear. Because if you drive manual on the exam, you can drive any car, even automatics, but not the other way around, because automatic is easier. So, yeah. So, let's do the harder thing so I can do all of the things. How are you going to get up mountains? By not climbing, by neutraling. Or like drive in snow. The car automatically shifts gears, yeah. Oh, I need to wait. Imagine a barely 4-meter wide road in winter at 0 degrees Celsius with a 15% slope. I don't think Americans will understand 0 degrees Celsius, but yeah, sure. I'm joking, by the way. And 2 cars pass each other. Yeah, that would be a difficult situation, to say the least. As someone who's driven this, it gives me nightmares. Cool. Now I'll have nightmares about it. Yeah, with manual shifting, no problem. Man, I kind of want to be done with this map, to be honest. Oh, you know, I almost just, the moment I said that, that was that attempt. Okay, wow, that was almost it. Just turned the car up to 3k revolutions. Oh my god, it's not 10k selections, it's 3k revolutions. It's not the car that worries me in that, it's ending up off-road. Usually the car handles okay. Also usually roads, yeah, snow tires. I don't think in Belgium they're obligatory, but they are recommended. Let's go! I actually did the diagonal dash. I thought I won. Okay, let's go! Yes! Oh my god. Just under 2 hours. Okay. Oh, my hands hurt so much. Oh god. Please. How many deaths? Nearly 1,000. Okay. That's something. You know what? I'll choose a next map to go to and then we'll end the stream. But first, let's check how many maps I've done. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 remaining. Okay. Okay. Raindrops on roses. Okay, it's a nice yellow map, so I'll do that next time. Let's just enter the map, and then we can... Ooh, umbrella. Well, we'll see that next time. For now, I need to uncramp my hands, because damn, I can't even... I'm not even going to be able to type now. They're so cramped. Umbrella? Yeah. This is the perfect way to do a call to action, that you should watch the stream next week if you want to see what the umbrella is. But anyway, I'm going to be raiding someone, if someone's live. But yeah, see ya, Riley. I don't know if you'll be joining the raid, but no worries if you don't. But yeah, this was a really fun stream. This is definitely one of the better streams that I've, or one of the streams that I've had the most fun in. Even if it did hurt a little on the hands. But yeah, that's not too bad. We have Paradash, Philly, Source, Flannels, Gumi, Perry or Wintercoat, and J-Car. Anyone have any preferences? For sure, yeah. I don't have the... Okay, we have a tie between Philly and Parrot. Now I'm not going to be the one to break it, so if anyone else wants to vote on this matter, then go ahead. But yeah. Also, I'm going to for the bot, I'm probably going to, or like, I'm probably going to add a hat command at some point. Yeah, I don't even have a bot, so yeah. Is it like easy to set up, or? Yeah, I don't know. Very easy. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do it as homework for next time. Oh, I probably won't have the time actually, but just connect it. Oh, it's really that simple. Okay, I might even do it after the stream. Who knows? But anyway, I still need someone to, you know, break this tie. Philly or Parrot Dash? You know, I can't make a poll, so just anyone, if you're here, just say one of the two names. Now it can go. If no one says a name, Derp also votes for Philly. Do I have to count that? I mean, yeah, I guess I'll count that. I'll count that. Okay, we're rating Philly. I have no chance against that. You know what? Next time, Deku, you'll get a veto. Okay? Is that fine? Yeah. Copy the raid message. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say, so I'll raid pretty quickly. But yeah, have a nice day. Keep being mad, lads. And I still don't have a third thing to say. So, copy the raid message. Yahoo.